So it's the end of another month, which means it's time to do a recap of what my third month as an entrepreneur was like here at Incomesh. Hey guys, I'm John from Incomesh.com, and in this video, you're going to learn the ups, the downs, and the good and the bad of the March month here. I left my corporate job on December 21st, I think it was, at the end of last year, and so I am going through and building an online business for myself, primarily through serving on YouTube, like I'm doing with this video, providing you value, and looking to monetize further on down the road. That's not my focus here, and that's going to be kind of the core theme of this video, is that my mindset has had a good, healthy shift where we were blessed in a position. My wife and I, we've built a business on her side over the last 4 years or so, which is providing a full-time income that we don't have to worry about. But I am looking to serve because I like it. I like to do this stuff. I like to learn more tools, learn more features, and provide it to you guys in a way that's actionable, simple, and good, right? So in this video, I want to talk to you about that mindset shift. But before we do that, let's go ahead and give you guys the full scoop of my page views, my subscriber growth, all that good stuff that people like to see. And it's a pretty good story for the month. So here I am on my Google Analytics dashboard. I'm just looking at my behavior overview from March 1st to March 31st as compared to basically February 1st to February 31st. But that's why it's it's a weird month. So here we basically have month over month view, and you can see the blue is the March month, and you can see my page view growth on the on the month over month view here. So essentially my page views are up 11.5%. My unique page views is up about 11%. My time on page is up just a little bit. My bounce rate has actually increased from 62% down up to 69%. And I think I know why that is. I'll talk about that in a second. And my percent exit has honestly don't really know what that metric means. Let's read what that metric means real fast. The number of exits divided by the number of page views. Okay, so basically how often people leave from a page. Okay, so that has improved, I suppose. I'm not entirely clear on that metric yet. Still working on all of this as well, right? So what you can see here is the orange month had some kind of a steady decline in traffic, and the blue month had a steady incline in traffic. And that has to do with a change in mindset that I had. I let myself get stuck into the trap that I tried to prevent you guys from falling into, which was of trying to find the perfect tool, and in doing so, losing focus on what really matters. And the focus obviously needs to be on serving, providing value, and producing content, which other people can use and leverage. And what I was stuck between was exactly how do I want all the pieces to work? I had done reviews on Thrive Apprentice and Sendowl. I gave that a little test. I was lucky enough to get in on the CartFlow's launch deal. So I have CartFlows in my back pocket. I had tools coming out of my ears, guys. And it had a little bit paralyzed me to where even though, and my wife, we go through this all the time, I'll give her I can see crystal clear through her own problems, and we can help each other, move that business forward. But then when it comes to like me solving my own problems, I'm a little bit up a creek without a paddle sometimes. And so that's where I hope I can be the trusted advisor to you, because I've gone through and made all those mistakes. And the month of February was kind of riddled with those mistakes. So at this point, I have made peace with my tool set. I won't cover the exact tools in this video, but leave a comment below if you'd like to know exactly how I'm running Incomesh.com, what tools I'm using. I'll be happy to go through that in a separate video. But I created focus for myself again, and I began creating content again. And guys, it was so much fun. Like, I enjoy, even if it's a small little, not going to rank for a whole lot on Google. I like creating content because it's a way for me to synthesize what I'm learning and also hopefully help somebody else in the process. There are a few of my pillar posts, I guess you'd call them, which are definitely ranking up. I'm getting more and more articles on page 1 of Google, and I'll cover my SEO process in a separate video as well. Leave a comment below if you'd like to learn more about what I'm particularly doing with search engine optimization. Again, I'm still a rather novice in it, but I'm going to be putting in the paces throughout the course of the next year or so. But my wife and I, we have written several articles on her website, which has, she dominates several key terms in her rather competitive niche. Okay, so that's the page view stuff. And I'm also starting, this is not full data at all, but I'm starting to get into tracking revenue through Google Analytics. That's something I'm still learning, so this is not a full picture of it. But even then, even if if the last 7 days was $242, that's not too bad for being in your first couple months of doing this thing. So I give myself a little pat on the back there for getting back on the saddle and producing content again. I also want to show you guys how YouTube is going. It's a little bit of a mixed bag, and YouTube is an interesting beast because While you're putting out content on a relatively regular basis, here I'm putting out almost a video every other day. Over the last month or so, I had a little bit of a break where I was going through some identity crises and trying to get my tools working. I'm not going to do that again. But as I was going through creating content, you might have a couple of little videos that do a little bit of virality, and it can make your efforts seem like they're not really hitting the mark, but trust me, they are. You don't know when a particular video is going to take off, and so it's important to keep putting out content that you think is good and relevant and valuable, and especially timely. I have a couple other videos I'll be recording that I'll be publishing very close here on the channel, and one of the things I've liked to do is starting to do feature unboxings. You know, I am a geek. I will watch the review of the latest phone, even though I'm too frugal and I don't need new technology, so I don't buy it myself, but I like to watch other people experience it for the first time. So I'm starting to do live streams. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to join the next live stream where I open up a new feature of a new plugin and show you guys how it works and help you make the recommendation if it's the right one for you. So I'm starting to do those and really enjoying those. I'm not really seeing a ton of return on investment of those yet, but it's creating content. I'm building a relationship with my audience, and you guys are learning more about me, you know, good, better, and different. You might loathe me and my ability to ramble really effectively like I'm doing right now, but you know, it's me. So it's nice to meet you. I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoy it, but if you don't, I don't take offense to it. And then subscribers is on a pretty steady path. My goal is definitely within the next week or so to get this number from 270 per month up to 300 per month. That's just, I like to see this number rise. That's actually the acceleration, like the velocity of your subscriber growth. It's not just plus 270 subscribers. When you look at the dashboard, you'll be able to see the growth per 28 days. So you want to see that number move up a lot. Okay, so that is a brief little overview of the statistics. Now, a couple little woo-woo mindset things. If you are not into that, go ahead and leave a comment below and say, stop talking about woo-woo, and then bounce. It's totally cool. So some of the benefits of leaving my corporate job, I'm starting to realize now. My son just started walking, so he's the third child who's up and walking. My second daughter, she is going through the potty training, and she's like 99% on it. So being here and helping out, it's been such a blessing. And if you are in corporate America and you're looking to leave corporate America, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ask whatever questions you have, because I literally have just done that. And it's still fresh in my mind to where I can help you guys out. If you want to talk or, set up a 30-minute strategy call, I'll leave a link in the description below for you to set that up. I'm happy to help you out because it's my way of giving back, which leads into kind of point number 2, which is I'm going to focus more on delayed gratification. In the first couple months of me doing entrepreneurship, I got a lot of client work and I enjoyed it. It's good. I'm still doing several client projects right now, but it's not as much of my focus. My focus is on delaying gratification, where I'm not expecting to put an hour of time in and getting $100 or $200 of money out. I'm expecting to put in a lot of effort and maybe get a little bit of trickling of income coming out. I'll talk about that in a second. But it's more so to focus on service, to focus on not needing that gratification instantly, which I think has a huge ramification for your mindset, your lifestyle, and culture in general, because we're all like addicted to instant gratification in America right now. But my focus is just on helping and on kind of being healthy, and healthy meaning like understanding myself, being able to control myself, and producing content that is purely for the sake of you guys. And so just to get totally woo-woo on you, I'm also on a new diet, which is kind of crazy. I'm not going to talk about that. That's not really the purpose of this channel. But, being able to control yourself and not like chasing affiliate deals or putting out content for things you don't believe in, you need to be able to control yourself. Like, this online business thing is built on your brand. It's who you are, and it's if people can respect you or not as a person. That's if they're going to trust you enough to subscribe to your channel or purchase your products or whatever the case might be. So my focus here is on, basically transparency and trying to be the best person I can be. So again, I'm getting like crazy here, so I apologize. Income. What's kind of cool about this month is it's the first time I'm really starting to see a bit more consistency in the affiliate marketing side of things. There are a few affiliates that I do promote, heavily, not heavily. I don't know. Every few days I'll put something out about a different product. The products I use, I believe in, and I trust. So starting to see better affiliate commissions. But that's one of those where that's a pure delayed gratification game. You need to like put in a lot of work. You need to support that product and provide additional incentives and things of that nature, but it can come. So if you want to learn more about what I'm doing, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'm going to cut this video off because I'm getting a little metaphysical and a little too philosophical, and I don't want to do that necessarily at this point. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel and continue to do so. I'll talk to you guys in the next update. Take care.